Here's a special severe weather briefing for January 2nd, 2017 from the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi. Looking at some of the highlights for this briefing, severe weather is expected late morning through the afternoon or early evening today. All modes of severe weather are expected, with damaging wind the primary threat. However, there is some added uncertainty due to early morning heavy rain and thunderstorms. Heavy rain and flash flooding are expected in central and especially in south Mississippi this afternoon, and rain and storms will clear out this evening in the wake of the cold front. Severe weather is expected this afternoon, shown in the graphic. A squall line with damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour. Tornadoes and quarter-size hail are expected. Some prefrontal storms are not out of question, and these could bring the risk for tornadoes, especially across South Mississippi where the atmosphere will be more unstable. The main time frame looks to be between 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. There is some uncertainty due to the early morning storms that have went through and dropped heavy rainfall, especially across southern Mississippi. However, it looks as though there should be enough moisture return ahead of the cold front and favorable wind shear to keep our confidence high for the mentioned threat areas and hazards. Here's the regional radar across the region, with a well-defined Boeing squall line moving into eastern Texas and western Louisiana. Expect an area with the best potential from an area along and north of the line from southern Concordia Parish in northeast Louisiana through southern Clark County in Mississippi for the strongest wind gust up to 70 miles per hour, which look to be the primary threat. Due to the orientation of the wind shear and Boeing squall line, tornadoes can still be expected ahead or possible in that line. Areas in the southeast may be a little more in question, but still have a threat for severe weather, especially in any prefrontal thunderstorms. Due to some of the heavy rainfall that we received this morning, some upwards of 1 to 3 inches, and even up into central Mississippi, and rainfall totals over the last few days, the soils are very saturated, and this will bring the risk for flash flooding. An additional 1 to 3 inches are expected in South Mississippi in the elevated threat area, and this could bring the risk for flash flooding. A flash flood watch is in effect for areas in the elevated threat area until 9 p.m. Here's the rainfall totals over the last 5 days, with areas along and south of Interstate 20 with near 2 to 3 inches, with some areas approaching 3 to 5 inches in the south. As mentioned today, there was some heavy rain over the last 24 hours, with some areas approaching 2 to 3 inches in southern Mississippi. Here's a forecast rainfall totals in the next couple of days from the Weather Prediction Center, with a majority of the rainfall focused in this afternoon and evening with a passing cold front. Due to such moist antecedent conditions of the soils and this additional rainfall expected, this brings the risk of flash flooding to continue in southeast Mississippi, where the flash flood watch is in effect. Here's the short-term forecast from thunderstorms will gradually shift to the east along that cold front and move out this evening as that strong front moves through. Thanks for viewing this weather briefing. These briefings are usually conducted on Mondays and sometimes on Thursdays. With this being a severe weather briefing, the routine weekly weather briefing will be conducted tomorrow on Tuesday. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please contact us at the number provided or on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.